This is chapter 18 of Getting to Know Grace. It seems that Herta has received the medicine for Grace for her fever. At the very least, it doesn't look like poison. As Herta is pouring the spoon of medicine into Grace's mouth, Herta notices the medicine box. This package really must be for Grace. There are cigars. Has she always received things through the mistress's office? But who could have sent them? If this is for the symptoms of the Blue Star curse, my father is the only person who could have sent it. Had the two been communicating with each other through the dorm superintendent? But Grace told me that she wouldn't receive treatment. What is going on? How are these three people connected? Whatever that may be, as soon as we return, I need to research my father's study to learn more about the disease. To learn when and what kind of symptoms will appear, what kind of treatment there are. Why am I so agitated? As Herta is watching Grace, she looks down. Get it together. I can't act like this. I shouldn't be worrying about the enemy's daughter. I should be thinking of my helpless mother. Whether Grace lives or die, it's nothing to me. Whether Grace lives or die, it's nothing to me. I'm only like this because I'm truly processing for the first time that she's dying. If she were to die, I wouldn't be able to see my mother. That's the only reason I'm nervous, that's all. Herta. Huh? Miss, you're awake. How are you feeling? Miss? Grace looks up at Herta. Is it just my dizziness? Your eye seems to be trembling. The headmistress is in the office as she ponders what happened at first. The way she groveled in the middle of the hallway. I agreed to cooperate with Grace and that man, but that doesn't mean I had to be kind to a slave. She remembers that Herta called her a fraud, which caused her to break the glass. Bam! She doesn't know a thing about what I had to go through to get here. How dare she speak down on me? And it was unseemly the way she shook with anger, even with her head bowed. It's not that she merely doesn't know her place. She's much too far gone. I'll have to punish her properly before she leaves. How should I twist that proud face of hers? Me? Dorm superintendent? There must be a mistake. So this is the past of when the superintendent found out that she's a superintendent instead of a headmistress. If this is retribution for my behavior, please reconsider. I had no other choice. I'm a strong candidate for headmistress. You're a former stewardess. It would be ridiculous for you to suddenly become the headmistress of an educational institution. On top of which, there is no way to dismiss or demote anyone at Lillian without proper documentation and deliberation. The late Miss Lillian established very clear guidelines. This is regretful, Roswell. It seems you haven't accepted reality by now. You're right. If we were to go by the guidelines, there would be no way for me to become the headmistress. But the Duke is the chairman of this institution, and if you need reasons for a dismissal, I can make as many as necessary. So that's her PTSD. Ah! The new headmistress wakes up from her nightmare. Why am I still having dreams like this? I've raced and passed, haven't I? That's why I got these scars. Is this necessary? It won't be painful with anesthesia, but once it wears off, painkillers won't be enough to relieve the pain. Bella blackmailed me, saying that she would spread rumors that I slept with the coachman. I barely prevented it, but it already felt like people were whispering things about me. I wanted to raise myself ever since, in any way possible. I'll give you the key to the headmistress's safe only if you cooperate. She has amassed quite the fortune. Well, when all of this is finished, take the gold and leave Lillian. Tomorrow is the day of the feast. My work is almost over. I'll leave this place as soon as I receive the key. But before I do, I must find a way to teach that bitch a lesson. One that will inflict a lot of pain without dirtying my hands. And that is the end of the chapter.